Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. C, moderator of People Profile. And today we want to welcome a very special guest. The man himself, Marco Brown, well known in South Florida. Welcome, Marco.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
A lot of people on the party scene or the entertainment scene might see you all the time and they have no idea as to who you are, Marco. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Not too much, just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I've been in South Florida, 37 years.
Wow.
Been in the entertainment business from day one. Doing different types of promotions per se. I've done live concerts as well as mostly my forte is more party type events. There are a lot that going back to, let's put it this way, one of my major feats, I actually started the first night spot in Broward County.
Wow, what's the name of that?
Players Lounge.
Players Lounge, okay.
East Oakland Park.
Mm.
That was back in 1979. And there was, the closest place to it at the time was down in Miami, the Miami Expo Center.
Wow, that's back in the days.
Back in the days, late 70s going into the early 80s. From there on, I moved on and with Pluto Shervington, we got together and created a monster.
Wow.
In a good form, that is with Sundays on the Bay.
I know that was good. I used to be it.
And that went on for quite a while. It was a landmark in South Florida. Still is, even though it doesn't exist no more. And it just manifested itself from there, you know. After Sundays on the Bay, we had Rancho Grande, which was something different. I'm always looking for different things. I don't like the regular, everyday sort of events. So that next project, I wanted it to be a run style project.
Right.
There was not like that existing in South Florida at the time. So I drove for days down in Okeechobee until found this place. They didn't speak English. At first communicating with them, it was a mother and son operation, and they said, nope, not interested. That was how it came back to me. But lo and behold, I went there every day. I had lunch, and I would take a couple people with me.
Right.
And after about 2 weeks, son said, mother wants to see you. Anyhow, it manifested itself.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know, go ahead.
And that went on successfully for maybe about a year or 2 years, where we had parties there.
Oh, in the promoting business / entertainment business, there must be a set of challenges that one might have difficulty with. What are the most important decisions you have had to make as a promoter?
Decision-wise, location, for one, finding the right location, choosing the right personnel to make up the party, which that involves the DJs, and having the right people around you.
Absolutely, absolutely, that is important.
Could
you tell us what is the one characteristics, Marco, that every young promoter needs to have?
Have to be a people person. Have to be a people person. That's first and foremost, most important. The rest follows there after, you know, but most important.
Has to be a people person. Can you highlight any common mistakes that you're seeing being made by these promoters?
Sure. Going up against each other instead of trying to work together, you know, competing. At the end of the day, that just really results into zero. So I think the most important thing, and I think we used to do it in the past, was if you're having an event, I would stay away from that night.
Mm.
And we try and work together.
That can't be good at all for the industry.
No, definitely not.
In terms of networking, how would you say, or explain to us, how is social media benefiting you as a promoter?
Oh, it's the way of the world, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. For years, I haven't known any other way. I really don't use print media anymore, you know. It's all about Facebook, Instagram, tweeting. It's the way of the world. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you're going to get out there and get to everybody. People don't look at flyers no more. They don't even read it in the papers no more. Quite you know. So,
Marco, we need to take a commercial break, but before we do that, let's ask. I have one burning question I need to ask you. In terms of you giving advice to the younger folks, what is one of the biggest advice you'll offer to a young promoter?
Oh, there's so many different things, you know. Be very humble, you know, will take you far away. Be honest. Don't start off on the wrong foot. Don't start hiring personnel involved, including the DJs and the entertainers, and not paying them. Beautiful. You know.
Absolutely, Mark. With that, we're going to take a short break for a few messages from our sponsors.
Welcome to People Profile, sharing the stories of ordinary people. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Please join your host Saturdays, 9 a.m. for live interviews on Cabin Village TV. Tune in.
People Profile seeks to build dreams using one story at a time.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to People Profile. Again, we are having a chat, easy social chat with Marco Brown, one of the great figures, entertainment figures of South Florida. Mark Brown, there is no doubt that you are a success story in terms of promoting and being in the entertainment industry. But could you tell us at least one thing that or one event that you're most proud of?
Well, differentiate for me, Doc.
I know that you have promoted hundreds of events during the last couple of years.
Right.
So what is the one that you think sort of provide a self-fulfillment for you as a person and what you want to accomplish, especially
without a doubt, that was 1988 when I conceptualized the idea of the charity concert, Hurricane Gilbert in Jamaica.
Right.
Myself and Sharon Chung, we started off by doing charity collection of foodstuff and clothing. She had this travel agency and we operated out of there. Anyhow, after a few days, it's so funny, the consul general at the time was a lady by the name of Mrs. Ray.
Right.
And she came to visit us and to thank us. And one of her things was, listen guys, don't send no more chicken at the sea product to Jamaica because the people are complaining that them never see chicken at the sea. Anyhow, with that song, we came up with the idea of doing a concert.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Sharon, I think this thing can work, you know? But first off, if we're doing a charity concert, I want it to be an open book.
Right.
So let's pull people from different parts of the community, which we did. And we put a committee together. I called up Jamaica's friends with the Sunsplash organizers, the Synergy folks, told them what we had in mind and if they would join forces with us, and they were very receptive. We decided that we weren't just going to make money and just give it to Jamaica because you know the end result of that.
Absolutely.
So we adopted a charity which was the Victoria Jubilee Hospital at
all
the
the way in
time.
Kingston.
And we brought up the head, the chairman of the board, got him involved, and the rest is history. I didn't know we could beg like that.
Yeah.
We had, and the whole community, we got the mayor of Miami involved, we got the city involved in the sense that, listen, we don't want to be handling this money, we need auditors from the city for you guys to deal with the finances. And at the end of the day, Alan, we had to refuse entertainers. I'm talking about top entertainers.
Right.
We turned away Aswad, who was on top at the time. We turned away Boris Gardner. They were just coming in.
Big names.
Big names. Dennis Brown was flying from Europe, coming over. I mean, I sat there the day we held it at Bicentennial Park, and the place was just overcrowded, and it was a huge success. All the big stars were there. We begged everything. We had excess hotel rooms. Again, the whole community was behind us with it. One hotel even gave us one floor for offices and administrative.
Wow, very good.
Things.
Absolutely. I heard you mention that you gave to charity.
Yeah.
Is it something that you practice where you give a part proceeds to charity?
I have done it quite a few times. Again, we were the official party, after party for the Reggae Boys in 1998.
Okay.
On their way to France when they played Brazil.
Right.
And we did it down at Sundays on the Bay again.
Right.
I don't know if you remember that
I absolutely remember
event.
Sundays on the Bay.
And it was a great success where we could give them quite a tidy sum of money.
Very good, absolutely.
You know?
Very good.
This goes
Could you give us an idea as to who would you use or what you used in the past in terms of a role model?
Oh, Michael Manley, without a
Wow.
doubt. Michael Manley.
Wow. Excellent choice.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. So,
He opened up Jamaica to the everyday people, you know, socially and equality and everything.
beautiful. That's a very good social expert right there.
Yeah.
What is it, Marco, that you would like to do but haven't done?
What I would like to do and haven't done. I think maybe put on one last major event. I don't think it's possible, but if it's fantasizing, then that's what I would like to do.
That's a starting point.
That's a starting
But I'm
point.
certain everything is not always fine and dandy. So, it would be interesting to hear something from you that at a time in your promoting career that things weren't right. Could you share with us an example of such event?
That I was approached by the promoters of the CPL tournament to help them to coordinate the event here, which was this past last summer, the tournament I had here, that 4-day tournament. And I put a lot into it, I introduced them to the politicians, the powers to be, so they could start channeling their negotiations with them. I created a VIP list for them with all the different consulates and powers to be again. I got the lighting, which they couldn't have gotten anywhere in South Florida. This was a special replay board that they needed. And somehow I looked out and found the one guy that was there. Anyhow, some politics played in it, and I was told to bid for the party stand and also the bar concession.
Right.
And the VIP.
Right.
I ended up getting none.
Wow.
That was...
Must have been
I felt used.
Yeah, that must have been a blow.
I felt used.
I heard that you are connected with the Miami Carnival.
Yes, I am. For the past 2 years, I've had the bar concession there. Bar concession meaning nobody else sells a bottle of water in the carnival.
Wow. That's
all
huge.
Beverage, alcohol, everything is done by me.
Wow.
I came up with an idea when I started doing it, and again, this is another pet project that I did. Miami Carnival, as you know, is all about soca.
Right.
And part of my contract with them is that I get 4 major bars throughout the
Carnival.
throughout the event venue.
Right.
And I told them one of the bars I wanted over isolated area, where they're looking at me and saying, well, why would you want it over there? I said, well, if you don't mind, I want to create a party zone. I didn't tell them a dance hall zone. I just said a party zone.
No parties and dance halls, two different things.
And I said, you're crazy. I said, you want to lose money? I said, no, it's fine. I want to do it over there. And I also want food booth that I'll pay for.
Right.
Lord. So we did, and at the end of the day, we had about 3,000 people over there jamming, and they were there looking and saying, what? Anyhow, went back again last year, and did the same thing, and they say, you're crazy, and I can't have that luck. Well, we had between 8,000 and 10,000 people.
Wow.
I think, so
That's very good. On a different note, Marco, because my producer is even giving me the time signal. So, on a different note, Marco, what is the one thing about you that you like everybody to know?
I'm a people person. I love people. And I love to give.
Very good. Very good.
That's most important.
Very good. How about your kids?
I have 4 beautiful kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. My oldest daughter, she lives in Canada, Toronto, doing very well. My son just graduated from college a year ago on a football scholarship. He played college football.
American football. That's
American football. My daughter, she's at FIU. And my youngest son, who is 14 going on 15, and is a future Olympian swimmer for Jamaica.
Wow.
Right now, he holds about 3 or 4 national records.
very
Impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah, he swims for Jamaica, and the whole target is for Japan.
Very good. I know you have been in the business for over 40 years. Is there any retirement plans coming up?
I don't plan those things.
When it
Yeah.
It was certainly a pleasure. Wonderful to have you